But first tonight, the new 911 calls giving us insight into what happened before a 70-year-old man opened fire from the 33rd residential floor at the Four Seasons Hotel.
I'm at the Four Seasons Hotel Atlanta, and we have a resident of ours that just pointed a gun.
Tonight, we sit down with a former law enforcement officer who says the response likely saved lives.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Ron Jones.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. Tonight, we are learning more about that potentially life-threatening situation mitigated in Midtown. Police took the suspect, 70-year-old Dr. Jay Berger, into custody after he fired more than 15 gunshots. We have learned he's a well-known ophthalmologist who lived in a condo on the 33rd floor above the Four Seasons Hotel. Authorities say he was experiencing a psychotic episode at the time of the incident.
One SWAT officer was hurt during that shooting. He has been identified as Officer Jonathan Caparasso, and we're told that he is out of the hospital tonight, recovering at home. 11 Alive's Angelina Salcido live tonight from the Four Seasons. And Angelina, you actually listened to the 911 calls and spoke to a former officer about what it takes to secure a scene like that one and de-escalate the situation.
And it is tough, especially given how many people were in danger, not just here at the Four Seasons, but in this area of Midtown. This former law enforcement officer tells me that he is just so happy that this didn't change and escalate into anything else. And that first encounter that this doctor had with the condo manager likely saved lives here. He is praising APD and the resources put in place to make sure that no one was seriously injured or killed. Gunfire from the 33rd floor.
He is such a potential threat that high up.
This man, Dr. Jay Berger, a danger to himself and everyone around him.
I'm at the Four Seasons Hotel Atlanta, and we have a resident of ours that just pointed a gun at the association manager.
A manager sent running to call for help at 10:14 Tuesday morning.
He's known for mental episodes, and I just need you here pronto.
Police got to the building at 11:10. At 12:58, backup was requested for the 70-year-old who was having a psychotic episode.
What kind of psychotic episode is this? What kind of mental health breakdown is it?
Former law enforcement officer Mike Puglisi says it was clear there was no talking Berger down. Officers could see him throwing furniture from the balcony.
Oh my God.
At 2:45, the 33rd floor was evacuated, but by 3:07, more shots were fired inside the apartment. By 3:33,
the priority is outside the area. You can't predict his behavior at this point.
While the area is secure, police and SWAT team are taking fire through the apartment walls at 3:38. 10 minutes later, Berger is seen on the balcony again. Officers finally arrest him at 4:39.
Officers did everything tactically sound, and they tried to negotiate with the perpetrator, ultimately saving his life and taking him out in a way that didn't cause a fatality.
Now, the GBI says that Berger was hit by a sniper before surrendering. At last check, he is still at Grady tonight getting medical care. He'll then be transferred to the Fulton County Jail after he's discharged. We're live in Midtown. Angelina Salcido, 11 Alive News.
Angelina, thank you. And if you would like to listen to the full 911 calls, we are streaming them right now on 11 Alive Plus. It is free to download on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV device.